This bead was made in the early 16th century, about 400 years. This is the real 7-layer chevron. And we've got the copy. This is the copy of it.
African beads, the carved treasure on the waist of the African woman.
ohAFRO.
To understand the relevance of beads in the African culture, we need to go back. Let's start from here. 10,000 BC. Genesis. The earliest record of beads in Africa dates back to 12,000 years ago. At the time, beads were not aesthetically pleasing as the craft was in its earlier stages. Let's call it version 1.0. This is the magic of African beads. In Sudan, Nigeria, Libya and South Africa, archaeologists discovered beads made out of ivory, clay, precious stones, bones and shells, even eggs in the case of South Africa. It was not until the 12th century that we see real evidence of glass bead production within the notable manufacturing areas of today, such as the Krobo of Ghana, Ethiopia, Nigeria, DRC, Mali and a few others. Unlike beads from the outside world, African beads are more than just jewels worn on the body. They represent the values and beliefs of the people.
They have a background, a long historical aspect, because you see in African beads, each bead has a meaning, and even the way they're placed, as well as the way the coloring is brought together.
Spirituality and prayer. Before the advent of Christianity in Africa, beads played an important part in the spiritual life of Africans.
They were used for evil spirits. They wear it for protection against evil spirits.
The sangomas of South Africa were distinctive amulets and beads.
What does that even mean? Why are they even wearing that? Well, that bead is to signify the journey which has been taken by this specific person. The spiritual journey which they've been taken, which shows that they have graduated and are now qualified sangomas. They are qualified to help people. They are qualified to heal people. This bead speaks of being humble in their journey, being humble in the outcome of their journey, regardless of how hard it was. They came through, number one, and they are still humble, appeasing their ancestors without a single doubt in themselves or their ancestors.
Less experienced sangomas wear single strings of white beads around their heads, wrists, elbow, and ankles. While the experienced older healers have the right to wear as many as they want, they even have choices of colors. In countries like Ghana and Nigeria, beads are also used in rituals, thrown on a mat combined with bones, dice, stones, and pieces of wood. By the flick of a wrist, one's future is determined and sealed. Another typical example is the popular Ethiopian Coptic beads used for religious rituals. Sexual attraction. The Yoruba women of Nigeria wear waist beads because they believe it attracts the opposite sex and stirs deep emotional responses.
I wear it for my husband.
You can just get them because with a touch of red, it gives it some vibes, some romantic, vibes.
The waist beads accentuate the figure and draw attention to the movement of the waist. Wow. Ghanaian women have a strong belief in the power of beads behind closed doors. Just like you would wear your favorite shirt to a party, Ghanaian women only wear special beads during special times. You know what I mean. Tradition forbids a woman from showing her waist beads to an opposite sex, so it is believed that seeing a woman's waist beads is the same as seeing her. Contraception. Before the introduction of Western form of birth controls, African women knew, and there are some that still do, how to prevent pregnancy after sex just by the use of beads. I know what you're thinking, and nope, the beads are not swallowed. Birth control medications were not orally administered, nor was it intravenously introduced. This is how it was done. Certain medicinal plants were added between beads and worn around the waist for a period of time to prevent pregnancy. I know, it sounds hogwash, if not some abracadabra shit, but this is for real. In most African countries, many give credence to the claim that wearing waist beads from childhood plays a significant role in sculpting the shape of females. Many have come to believe this is the case, as most African women possess the contours of a Coca-Cola bottle, so to speak. Recent studies have shown African women who wear waist beads are very conscious of their waistline. Because naturally, beads do not stretch, it is easy for a woman to tell if she's gaining extra kilos when her beads start to feel a little tight. And that's why your conventional weight scales don't sell well in Africa, especially among women. Rite of passage. In Africa, waist beads are mostly worn by women, but there are cases of men who wear waist beads. In Kenya, boys of the Maasai and the Kikuyu tribes wear waist beads to commemorate their rites of passage. In some tribes, men are not circumcised until later in life. They wear beads around their waist during and after circumcision. The Krobo tribe of Ghana is very famous for their generous use of beads for their Dipo rites. Adornment. Historically, bead was the insignia of tribal royalty. This practice has decentralized gradually and developed broader meaning in society. In contemporary Southern Africa, beads and seeds have experienced a revival in popularity and are easily visible in everyday dress patterns, which incorporate cultural as well as individual expressions. One of the most stylish beads you would find in Africa is the Nigeria coral beads, popular for their red or bright pink color.
You can go back to the basics and you can use them as earrings, simple earrings. The coral shoulder beads, I transformed them into a necklace, a very dramatic statement necklace. But again, that's another option to wear the coral shoulder beads. This is very dramatic, and if that's not your style, there are single stranded coral beads you can just wear, in singles, doubles, as many as you want, and you still have that chic look.
A precious coral is more popular than any other gem in Nigeria. It is preferred for its fantastic color, which suits almost every outfit. In some Nigerian states, coral beads are a symbol of royalty.
Thousands of people gathered to witness the coronation of the new king of the Benin people in southern Nigeria. The title is passed down from father to firstborn son.
A language of their own.
When I wear my waist beads, I want it to make some type of noise. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes when they buy it from me, I say, "Do you want one that talks?"
Yeah, because
as
mine
you walk in, you're shaking, it talks.
The look, feel, and color of a bead conveys a message. This is the case of most South Africa, Nigeria, and Ghanaian beads.
Which color should I use for my waist beads?
Black denotes power and protection. Blue is loyalty and truth. Yellow, energy, joy, and happiness. Now I really want to know, are you a fan of waist beads or beads in general? Leave us a comment down there. As usual, I'm your host Murphy, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.